So my grandpa was very much one of those people who was like, no, it, a lot of it's on you. Like blaming.
Do you think your grandpa had it?
Yeah, absolutely. He's on the spectrum, absolutely. But he taught me, he was like, if you blame other people for anything, you've got so much work to do on yourself. Serious.
I
Because
like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
because if you are around someone that can actually affect your life that way, and actually be bad on your life, then that's on you to separate from that person. Blaming people gets you nowhere. Like I don't blame people for anything anymore at all. Um, there's no reason to. I don't get upset about things I don't have control over because why would I? I don't have control over it. But when I stopped blaming people and I was like, what did I do in that situation? And then if I go, I did everything correct and there's nothing I could do about it, then I don't worry about it. I don't blame people.
Let me ask you this, right? Let's suppose make this up right. Let's suppose like you had a relative, right? Your relative sends you a text, right? And they're like, Bob, you're a soft center, you're a piece of shit, blah blah blah, you fucked up, blah, you should have done this, should have done that. So you actually be like, okay, I'm good, leave it alone, or would you like for you to step back, you fucking send an email back, like, hey, fuck you, what would your attitude be?
Oh, I mean, I'm depending on who it was. I would be like, I mean, thank you for letting me know. Like,
I suppose suppose that about to like all your life they're like critical of you.
oh, I'm that way with actually my mom's mom.
Yeah.
So I was always like, I'm a big guy. I've always been big. Even played football, but I've always been big.
Mm-hmm.
But she would never let me make a plate when we were like ever
Mm-hmm.
when we ever go to family things. I was never allowed to make my own plate. My little cousins could. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't. And then I was 18 years old, and I went to go make my own plate, and she snatched it out of my hand
Mm-hmm.
and said something, and I literally told my grandma to fuck off, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Fuck you!" Like, cause she just didn't like that I was fat,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the first person that I cut off. Like, there's nothing I can do about this for with you. Like, you've done this to me my whole life. There's nothing I can do to make you happy. I'm not. I don't care. And so I had that bad reaction then, but she was the one that taught me. Oh, sometimes the silence is. If that's what they told me, oh, they would never get a response from me ever again.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they think of me.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not going to change that. They're not going to take my time to make me to destroy myself to where I'm going to. No. If you ask what you think about me, then don't associate with me
Yeah. I'm the same way.
because I know I'm good. I've got so many friends and family that love me and stuff like so. I'm not worried. Someone has a problem with me. I think that's why I'm also a good leader. I not everyone's always liked me and what I've done, but as far as like the way I lead things and run things, but I've never had someone that was like, "Dang, the things didn't get better when he got in
That's
charge."
no that no that's been my thing, right? Like if you don't get along with me, the problem is you, right? Everyone likes me, right? So you get along with me, like the problem is you, not me, right?
Like pretty much. And it's really easy. Just be kind and respectful. Listen to other people. Don't judge them. You know, I don't know what happened to you. There's all kinds of reasons why uh, things that you've done, why you did them. Who knows? I'm not you. I know what you're doing now, right? And I know, I also don't live in the past and I don't live in the future.
Yeah, it's like today, right? Today is the day.
Yeah, like, and if that's a hard thing to do, because as a business person, I do have to live in the future. Like, you have to think about the future
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
company.
obviously, yeah.
But personally, no. Something I like that. Like, you can either choose wounds or wisdom, so that's your past.
Hmm.
A lot of people choose wounds, and then they blame people. I choose wisdom.
So how do you like a lot of people like obviously like a lot of people the past that a lot of people have a bad past, right? Like they're abused or something happened, right? How do you advise people like get past the past, right? Like okay, like you gotta fuck your past, something happened, right? How do you advise people to get past that, right?
you have to get someone to understand what wisdom actually is
Mm-hmm.
and how powerful it is. Um, and that choosing wounds or wisdom, right? You can have really bad things happen to you, and the best thing you can do is learn from it so it doesn't happen again, or to prevent it from happening to someone else. That's wisdom. A wound is when you refuse to let go and you go to therapy for 20 years on something you cannot change because you cannot go back in the past. And you're holding on to it. You're hurting yourself. Wisdom is having the knowledge to know that that happened then. That is not now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like one of the core tenets of the Stoicism is wisdom. And wisdom requires experience. And if you can have empathy, then maybe it's because it happened to you, right? So I tell people take those wounds, find wisdom in it, and let it grow your empathy. If something that bad happened to you, maybe the best thing that you could do is start an organization preventing it from happening to someone else.
Let me ask you this, right? This is totally random, right? You ever watch Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm.
So remember that time where there's a thing where Cersei, her cousin came and said, "Hey, really this person wants to come see you, right?" She said, "No, I'm not gonna see him, right?" And he was like, and the cousin like, "Hey, you need to come see me, or you're gonna be violent." She's like, "I choose violence, right?" Other times like where we need to choose violence.
Yeah, I'd rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener at war.
Yeah.
Um, One, violence is a tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wisdom is knowing that I am 6 foot and 260 pounds, and I'm younger than you. And if I wanted to, Jason will tell you I could pick you up and I could throw you across this room, right?
Yeah, pretty easily.
Pretty easily. Played football in Texas.
Yeah.
And if you were to try to hurt someone that I cared about, that's exactly what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So violence is part of us. I have the wisdom to know, like, the only thing, depth perception.
Mm-hmm.
The only creatures that have depth perception, stereoscopic frontal vision, are predators. Herbivores in nature will have eyes on the side of their head.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have it to where they can see as much as they can see,
Yeah.
with no depth perception. When you need to know the distance between you and an object so you can strike it, you will have stereoscopic front. Snakes, anything that hunts, aside from fish, which fish are just a little bit different. Anything that hunts on the land, for the most part, has frontal facing vision. So the fact that human beings have it otherwise we would have eyes on the side of our head.
Yeah.
And that's why peripheral vision can trigger responses to you when something enters your periphery.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like you heighten response. We actually use these things in human systems interface design. Google does this. So like, why do you have ad banners come in from the side on a monitor and not from the front? You're triggering the peripheral response that we know exists from just fight or flight, survive.
Mm-hmm.
You're out there in the wild. So violence is a survival thing, right? The end result of what is progeny, right? That's the way species survives is progeny. And if there's going to be a creature that's going to try to eat my baby, the only thing that I can do is to get violent.
Yes.
And kill it with no intention to eat it.
Mm-hmm. Just
kill it. And violence is in all of nature. Like, people think you can go pet a hippo. Don't do that. Right? Honey badgers, like, they don't give a fuck.
Oh no, fuck. Honey badger don't give a fuck.
There's
a video on Nature channel like honey badger don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So I think that one of the things that does make us human is that we choose. Now, sort of. The fight or flight is real, right? I even learned that at CHOP. There was people that when the shootings started happening, you had people that ran towards the bullets, and you had people that ran away from the bullets.
Mm.
You know, and I was one of the people that ran towards it, and that's when you learn like your adrenaline. What you either get feared or you get a hyper sense of awareness. Fear is still there, but it's funneled, it's channeled.
Like more focus, right?
And so focused, so focused. You can feel everything. And you played sports. I played sports my whole life, so you know, like everything kicks in. You can feel every muscle. Like everything's on hyper go. And that was the first time I realized, like no, that's just what like, it's happening right now. Someone else is getting hurt, and my body is now in a mode of I'm going to stop you from doing that. And it just happened. Like I didn't like I found it was in me, and then the other people that were there, some of them ran away because what was in them was not, and that's just a character. You know, part of being human. Some people it's in them.
So are you saying they were bitches?
No, I'm saying I'm saying that they couldn't handle that.
So they're bitches.
Well, no, there's something to be said for people that's not their cup of tea.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
But yeah, would I ask them to come along when I need to get shit done? Hell no. But yeah, it's there are a lot of people that'll talk a lot of things and not amount to much if their friends aren't nearby, and then there are people that it doesn't matter if they're alone. I mean, that's dukes up.
Yeah.
Like you find out, but I do think that part of being a good human is knowing that your violence is there, and
Yeah.
that it has a time and place.
It does, right? It definitely does.
Um,
So,
yeah.
in your life so far, what are you like proud of that you accomplished so far?
I would say like loving building up Atlas, growing that company,
Mm-hmm.
building. I'm extremely proud to work where I'm at, working at right now. But I would have to say the best thing I've ever done um, is just like that's one of the things I like about the Eagles. Uh, it's just volunteering
Mm-hmm.
for whatever. It doesn't really matter. Um, I get a lot of satisfaction from that. Just helping people that just kind of needed it. Whether it's food, moving stuff. I don't know. That's because I don't have children,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I don't. Oh, actually, no. The best thing I ever did was the second shooting at CHOP. So after that first one where he got shot in the neck, and that was over a dice game and stuff.